Hey, welcome to my channel, Cooking with Main Focus. And today I got this smoker fired up, and you see it right there. Hey, we're gonna be making some absolutely delicious smoked chili dogs. All right, fam. So this is what we got. We got some 80-20 ground beef. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flatten this out just a little bit so it lessens the cooking time and it gives me more smoke profile across this ground beef here. So we're not gonna season this because we're gonna come back and we're gonna season this after we put it in the pan and we finish making that chili, because we're gonna let that thing simmer. So we're gonna be running 275 degrees. So we're looking at about like a ½ inch thick, you know what I'm saying, patty, right? Hey, we're gonna let this ride out until it browns, and then we're gonna come back, we'll chop that thing up, put it in the pan, get it sauced up, get it seasoned up, we'll be in the game. Hey, we got this whole onion. And what I'm not going to use a whole onion in the actual chili recipe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use half of it for the chili, and then I'm going to dice some up, you know, for topping. And it's going to be, you know, for your guests that like, you know, a little extra onion. So I'm going to get this prepared. All right, fam, this is how we look on that ground beef. Hey, let's go ahead and get us a reading. Hey, we've been going for a minute. Let's see where we at. So we close. About 147. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull this, because this is what I got right here. Hey, on this top I got my cast iron, I got it heated up. So we're gonna take this the rest of the way, and I think I got enough smoke on this that gives it a nice little smoky profile. So I'm gonna get this off, I'm gonna put this in the pan, and then we're gonna finish this chili. We're gonna let it simmer a little bit. We gonna be in the game. All right, now we got that ground beef out. We're gonna put this in that cast iron pan. Hey, and it smells good, fam. Yes, sir. Now, what I want to do is I want to get this, you know, ground up. All right, fam, I got this ground beef right where I want it. And what you want, let me bring you into this. Now, this is what you want right here. Hey, you don't want big chunks for this chili. This is the consistency that you want right here. So, fam, we're in the game. Let's get these other ingredients. Now, I'm going in with half of my onions. We get everything mixed in, and then I'm gonna hit it with some minced garlic. And this pan's not screaming hot, but it does have some heat to it. So when you start smelling your garlic, you know, start releasing that flavor, that smell, that sweetness, then you know you about in the game. Then we'll start adding in our wet ingredients. Anytime you have garlic in a recipe, I'm gonna tell you, once that garlic starts hitting that little fragrant smell, yes sir, we in the game. So now what I'm gonna put in here, I got like 2 heaping tablespoons of tomato paste. I'm gonna go with 2 cups of ketchup. I'm gonna go with a couple tablespoons of yellow mustard. Then I'm gonna hit it with a couple of splashes of that W sauce. I'm gonna come back in with about a tablespoon or 2 of red wine vinegar. I'm gonna hit it with some chili powder. Going in with some 16 mesh pepper, and this is just ground pepper. I just like the coarseness of the 16 mesh. That's about a tablespoon. Going in with a little bit of Italian seasoning. Now I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of ground cinnamon. Now next, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a little bit of beef broth just to get this started, get everything mixed in. And I'm gonna go in with about like a cup's worth, and then we'll go ahead and get everything mixed in. And fam, we're not done yet. We're not done. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish adding the rest of my ketchup. Now the beef broth, if you're watching your sodium, has enough salt to carry this recipe. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit it with a couple turns of salt. Then lastly, fam, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of brown sugar. And we get everything mixed in. Now what you want to do is, after you get everything mixed in, give it a taste, see where it's at, see if you like what you got, and if not, hey, you can add more seasonings at this time. But I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add just a tad bit more of that beef broth. I'm gonna get us a little taste real quick, see where we at. And that right there, hey, that's absolutely delicious, fam. Now we're going in with a little bit more of that beef broth, just because I want this to simmer. We want a nice little flavorful, moist chili. So I'm going in with a little bit more of that beef broth. Like I said, I want it to be nice and juicy. Yes, sir. Look at that right there. We are in the game. All right, fam, we're gonna put this chili back on the smoker. I'm gonna get this up to my 275. It's gonna cool down a little bit. I need a little bit more log splits. I might even bump it up to 300. I'll let you guys know, but I think I'm gonna roll with that 275. Let it simmer a little bit. All right, fam. Hey, we've been going for about 15 minutes or so. And what I wanna do is I wanna, you know what I'm saying, get this stirred in. I wanna make sure I get all the smoke in there. So what I wanna do is I wanna turn my attention to my franks. Hey, I'm going with these ballpark beef franks, and we're gonna cook these over open flame. Hey, that's the beauty about having a offset smoker. We're gonna let this hood down, and then fam, we're gonna come over here over this open wood flame. Now I know this is gonna let some of that heat out of my smoker, but we're gonna get these ballpark franks on that open flame, fam, and I'm gonna get them situated. Then I'm gonna work with them so I can get me a little nice little char. When you already know you can't have them hot dogs without that char on them. So we'll get these franks over this flame, and these are not gonna take long. So I just want to get me a little char on them, and then I'm gonna take them off that direct flame, get that real wood flavor on them. And some people like more char than others, so you cook it how you want them, how you like them. And fam, like this right here, hey, that is absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna set this off that direct heat, and I'm gonna bring some more over, and we're gonna get these done. All right, we'll go ahead and pull these franks off. Now this chili's been going on for a little minute, so we've been keeping it warm while we was cooking those franks. But look at this right here. Yes, sir. I need to get a little bit more light so y'all can see it, but hey, it's looking good, it's smelling good. We gonna get this off that smoker, and we gonna get this on those dogs, and you gonna be in the game. Like I said, you got to get that char on that frank, and then you gonna be in the game. Some people like to put mayo. I'm gonna leave this as a traditional one, right? And let me go in here and let me get a little scoop of that chili, like so. I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of that mustard, and then we're gonna go in with a little bit of that ketchup. Next, what I'm gonna do, going back in with that dog, and then we're gonna hit it with that chili. I like extra onion, so I'm gonna throw me some onions on there. And yeah, you can call me onion breath, whatever you wanna call me, but I love them onions. And then the last one that I'm gonna prepare, hey, you gotta get that one, the extra crispy frank, because you already know somebody gonna want it. Going with that extra crispy, and we going back in with that absolutely delicious chili. We going in with a little bit of that cheese. Hey, yes sir. Now what you can do, hey, you can go ahead, you know what I'm saying, get your torch, melt this up, you'll be in the game. But those are 3 classic hot dogs. You already know what I gotta do. Hey, I gotta give this right here taste test. Cheers, fam. Now that right there, hey, that's absolutely delicious, fam. It's officially grilling season, and you already know you gotta have them hot dogs on that grill. Like I said, get a little char on those franks, get that chili right here, that ultimate smoked chili. Fam, you in the game. Now, if you're new to this channel and you like this content, hey, go ahead, smash that subscribe button. Don't forget to like and share with your family and friends, and then tell them Cooking with Manual Focus got you in the game. Now, for my Focus family that's been rolling me for a while, you already know what I'm about to do. Hey, I'm about to smash into this, and we'll see you guys on the next recipe. Hey, peace.